and you're afraid of it.
Hey guys, it's Amanda. Today is Thursday, July 28th, 2016. I had my DS or duodenal switch procedure done on Wednesday, July 13th, 2016 with Dr. Stephen Boyce from New Life Bariatric Center in Knoxville, Tennessee at Tenova Turkey Creek Medical Center. My highest weight, which was the day of the my surgical consultation, was 365. I started the pre-op diet on June 15th, 2016 at 355.8. The morning of surgery at home, I was 333.8. I believe in one of my other videos, I had said that my weight on date of surgery was 332.8. That was the hospital weight. I'm going to go from my scale because that's what I weigh on every day. So date of surgery 333.8, and Tuesday I went for my 2-week follow-up appointment. That morning I weighed in at 322.4. So from my highest weight, I have lost 42.6 pounds from the pre-op diet to Wednesday. No, wait. My pre-op appointment or my follow-up appointment was Tuesday. I weighed in yesterday, which was my 2-week exactly. So since the pre-op diet, I had lost 33.4 pounds, and from the date of surgery, I had lost 11.4 pounds. So I will definitely take that. That's much, that's definitely within the range of what I was expecting. I was expecting anywhere from 10 to 15, excuse me. So I'm happy with that. Let's see, what else happened? My follow-up, they advanced me to pureed foods. Thank you, Jesus. There's only so much, I'm sure a lot of you post-op people know there's only so much chicken broth and shakes and water and whatever that you can have before you're like, I need new flavors. And I mean, honestly, it was not that bad. But I did want some more flavors. So they moved me to pureed food. So I started with, I tried some Greek yogurt. I've had cottage cheese. I've had refried beans. I've had tuna. Chemistry Queen is her YouTube name. Her name is Lauren. She has a recipe for her tangy, tasty tuna. It has mayonnaise, mustard, French dressing, and then tuna, salt, and pepper. I don't know if it's just because that I haven't had anything with taste in it, or if it was really that good, but I'm still eating it, and I still think it's really good. So I will link, if I can figure out how to link a video in the description, I will put that video down below so you guys can check it out. I don't know. I like it. And then Melanie, sweet Melanie, Melanie /Thinner on YouTube had told me to try chicken with some avocado and a little bit of mayo in a blender. Try that. Of course, it was awesome. Thank you, Melanie. And let's see, I got some sugar-free barbecue sauce from Walmart. I'm a barbecue fanatic. And when I found out that sugar-free barbecue sauce existed, I went right then. No joke, right then I went to Walmart, got it, and I have pureed an entire rotisserie chicken, portioned it out in 1.5-ounce servings, and put it in the freezer. I got 2 rotisserie chickens. They were huge. I've only pureed one of them so far because it took forever, and then weighing it out and separating it and all that jazz. But I got 24 servings from that one chicken. It was one of those colossal rotisserie chickens. The Simple Truth Organic, I think, is the Kroger brand. It was one of those chickens. And then I have a whole nother one in the fridge right now that I need to do something with. But yeah, so I pureed a whole chicken. I have 24 servings right now. pureed chicken. So I'm going to use barbecue sauce with that. Actually, I did eat that for dinner last night, and it was amazing. So good. So as far as food goes, this lady that I used to work with, literally right before I was literally sitting down to film this video, knocked at my door, and she had brought me groceries. I mean, that, she did not have to do that. I mean, she's just a super sweet lady. She brought me yogurt and refried beans and cottage cheese and some other things, and she's just so sweet. But anyways, so yeah, super happy about eating food. Everything that I have eaten, and I've had pimento cheese too. Thank you, Melanie, that I had remembered. I had been craving pimento cheese. That was actually, after yogurt, pimento cheese was the next thing I tried, and I did great with it. It was so good. Anyway, so super happy about food. And then one other thing I wanted to talk about was the whole mental, your mental mind tricks, I guess. Your crazy mind after surgery. Yeah, my mind was crazy before surgery, but whatever. So I had either been at the hospital. My dad had a massive heart attack the night of June 30th. It was super late. And he was in the hospital and on a vent and in ICU, and it was a very, very scary situation. He was in the hospital for 11 days. It was 2 weeks before my surgery. So he was in the hospital for 11 days. He's doing much better now. He is doing physical therapy and in a rehab facility and doing great with it. Had his follow-up and everything. He's a miracle. Thank you, and thank you for all your prayers. I know that Joni, Smiling Shrinking, was praying for him, and Melanie and Amy. Melanie is Melanie/Thinner. Amy is always an Amy. Love them. Thank you so much. And for everybody else who was praying for my sweet daddy. I know that there were others. And it just means so much. So I'm getting off topic here. I had either been at the hospital, in the hospital, or stuck in the house for 3 weeks. So on Saturday, Nikki's family was having a family birthday thing. A ton of their family has birthdays in July. Nikki and her brother and their grandmother and their great uncle and I think a couple more people had July birthdays. So they were having her mom was cooking, and they were having they live on a farm. Her brother and sister-in-law and nephews just built a house on their parents' land, and their parents live there, and it's 30 acres of nothing but gorgeousness. It's about an hour away. It's in the next county over. So they were having this big thing up there. And at first I really honestly didn't think I was going to feel like going. I had known about it for about a week. And then as it got closer to time, so the week before that, Nikki had went up there to do something, I don't remember, and her mom had showed her a picture, or they were looking at pictures of something from when we went to the zoo a couple months back. I believe it was in May, and I was in one of the pictures, and Nikki zoomed in and she was like, oh my gosh, I can totally tell Amanda's lost 20 pounds, because at that time that's what I had lost. And I had posted a picture of me and my baby cousin, and she was like, look at this. So she did one of those side-by-side things, and you could definitely tell a difference. But I'm one of those people who, I have to take pictures. If I'm going to be in a picture, I have to take it. It's going to be a selfie. I have to look at it. It has to be the right angle. and that's just all there is to it. So the picture that I took and put on Facebook, obviously I wasn't going to put one where, you know, I didn't approve of it. So it was just the right angle, and, you know, yeah, my face did look smaller, and you could tell there. And yes, I had lost 20 pounds, but in my mind, I've always been somebody who, like when I did Weight Watchers, when I had lost 60 pounds, I would tell everybody that I had lost 40 pounds. Like, I don't tell, just because in my mind, they have this image of what losing 20 pounds would look like, or 40 pounds or 60 pounds would look like on somebody. And in my mind, that didn't match up. Because honestly, when you have a lot of weight to lose, 20 pounds is going to look a whole lot different on you than somebody smaller. So, and none of them, the only person I had ever talked about like diets and all that with is my sister-in-law, and she doesn't, excuse me, she doesn't have anywhere near the amount to lose that I do, and her losing 20 pounds would look so much different. So I was terrified to go, because in my head they had this image of what I was supposed to look like after losing 20 pounds, and I was terrified. So I wasn't going to go. And I went back and forth. Did I tell Nikki that's why? No, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to feel good. I don't know if I can ride that far. So it's like an hour, and it's in the country, and the bumps. Suck it up and take a pillow. Like, you're fine. No, that had nothing to do with it. I was just afraid that they would have this preconceived image in their head of what I needed to look like, and I wasn't going to live up to that. So I had decided wasn't gonna go. And then I woke up at 2 o'clock that morning, and I was like, I literally sat up and I was like, what the F, Amanda? Why did you have surgery if you are just going to be the same old you, and, you know, and not, I mean, I had surgery for me to live my life and have fun and not be an observer and, you know, participate. And, you know, it took some talking to myself, and it was hard for me to go, but I knew that I would regret going. And like, I had surgery for me. Like, I didn't have surgery for any of them, whether they had this image in their head of what I needed to look like after losing 20 pounds or not. I know I'm crazy, I know, but that's just how my mind works. But I did talk myself out of it, and I went and had a great time. And the boys were just, we have 3 nephews, one's 14, one's 8, and one's 5. And they were so much fun. And I did end up playing a game of horse. Actually, it was a game of cow, because there were so many of us. And you know, the boys were so sweet. They were like I would literally just like throw the ball, and like I didn't go after it, whatever. But the boys would like jump in front of the ball if it was like coming towards me, and like hand it to me ever so gently, and like they were super sweet. And I'm so glad I went. But you know, I was expecting mental crap, because you know that you have to work on your mind. You know, the surgery is a tool, obviously, and you're gonna lose weight if you use it correctly, but you have to work on your mind. It's hard. And I wasn't expecting so far or so close to surgery to already have that crap go on, but I don't know why, because I have that all the time. But anyway, so I talked myself out of it. I definitely don't regret going. I'm so glad I went. And anyways, this is getting really long, so I will let you guys go, and I will check in next week. And I think that's all I was going to talk about. If not, I'll throw something else together. I don't know, but I hope you guys are doing great and awesome, and I love you all. And sweet Melanie, I just love you to death. I mean, she answered so many questions for me, and I just love you. I just love all of you. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing great. I will let you go now for real.